YouTube? As usual, it's been a while. Middle of winter here in Minnesota. And I looked at my phone earlier today. I think it said -22 or -24 with wind chill. So anyways, this time of year brings some joy in this part of the country as well. I've gotten back into ice fishing a little bit. I did some in college. That was probably almost 5 years ago. And I bought some equipment and never actually got a chance to use it just because life got in the way. But one of the things I bought and what I want to talk to you guys about in this video is this Jiffy auger. I bought this from a repair shop where somebody had brought it in to get worked on and then never came and picked it back up. So I paid the bill and it was mine. Then it proceeded to hang in my shed for the next 5 years. And I never could get it to run quite right. Not sure if I was having some issues with tuning or if it actually needed work, but I tore it all apart this fall and put new crank bearings and new crank seals, new piston rings and stuff in it, just because I figured might as well do it now while parts are still available for this thing. This is a Jiffy Model 31 auger. I also rebuilt the carburetor. I think that's about it. Anyways, what I really wanted to talk to you guys about was the bit more than anything. This is an 8-inch bit, and when I bought this auger, it had what they call the original ripper blade on it, and it was shot. But I didn't realize that, of course, until the first time I went to the lake and tried to drill a hole with it, that it was shot. That was shot. The pilot point was shot. I tried sharpening the bit. Then found out that it's actually a lot harder to get the right edge on it than it seems, or than you would think. That's actually a very scientifically calculated angle on that blade, I guess, and so if it's not just perfect, it really doesn't work too well. And so I broke down and bought a set of STX blades. The difference with the STX blade is you get this extra wing, what I'm going to call a winglet there in the center. Now this bit was already drilled for those bolts. Other than that, I don't know how to determine whether an auger is made for STX blades or not, but they say only to use them on augers that are designed for it. But I was going to drill the holes anyways if they weren't on there because I figured what the heck. But I ended up sharpening my pilot point and putting these blades on there. And holy crap, did it make a difference. I feel like you could just drop this thing on the ground now and just turn around it in circles. And you wouldn't even need to start the motor to make it drill a hole. But that being said, these are good augers. They're simple and easy to use, but the bits go a long ways. And I would definitely, if I were you, I would spend the extra money and get that STX blade, because those little winglets there do make a big difference. I mean, this thing, I wish I had a video of how quick it drilled through the ice, but it was like, you know, a hot knife through butter, as they say. But anyways, that's just a kind of a quick down and dirty little video of what I use. The other thing that I would strongly recommend, and I never thought these were that important until I spent 80 bucks on a set of blades or a set of bits, get the doggone cover. You bang that against something once and it chips that blade, and you're going to wish you had spent the 20 bucks or whatever the plastic covers are. So the other thing too is I like to wipe it down when I get back. If it gets a little bit of rust on it, take some Scotch-Brite or something to it and just kind of clean that rust off of there, because that's going to help it cut a lot better the next time you go out. I think that about wraps it up. We can talk about some of the other gear maybe in another video if you guys are interested at all. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, and check back for more.